Here is the beautiful thing about Blasphemous 2. It's really not a question of which game is better between Blasphemous 1 and 2. Both games offer the impenetrable foundation these games are known for, which will actually save me a lot of time here. Sprite work, music, boss fights, tone, combat feel, no notes, it's just as brilliant as before. So while both games are entirely blasphemous in their nature, they have these ever so nuanced differences that create games with pretty significant identity differences that allow them to offer completely unique value from each other. Compared to the singular focus Blasphemous 1 had on sword combat, Blasphemous 2 offers multiple weapons to switch between. A fact that honestly kinda scared me, but in the end worked out pretty brilliantly. Being able to freely access your weapons at any time means the game doesn't have to genericize its enemy encounters so that any build can be viable. If you're in a fight that needs your big ball and chain, just switch to it. Blasphemous 2 has many more definitive Metroidvania elements than 1. There are so many additional abilities in this game which are intrinsically linked to exploration, and as a result, exploration feels a bit more meticulous and thoughtful rather than the liberating, natural approach to exploration the first game had. Two completely different approaches that service these games in completely different ways, and I love both so much. Blasphemous 2 is a little more detailed on its characters, whereas 1 left more up to your imagination. 2 feels a bit more grandiose with its locations, 1 was a bit more grim and desolate overall. Again, these differences are slight when you get right down to it. If you haven't played these games and I show you a screenshot, I think you'll struggle to tell me which game it's from. But I can't help but celebrate how incredible it is that Blasphemous 2 was able to offer such a different experience from the original, while on the surface seeming like it would just be more of the same blasphemous gameplay we craved. On a game design level, I think it's one of the most successful indie game duologies we've ever seen.